Hello, and thanks for joining us on SUTV News. I'm Kyle Rogers.
And I'm Emily O'Shea. Well, this week, students jumped right back into the second half of the semester.
Barely surviving, they did, and with lots of exciting stuff going on around campus, we have a lot to fill you in on. Also, a lot of stuff happening off campus. The Shippensburg Public Library is more than just books. Rachel Snowdy has more on the community landmark that needs your help.
First and look later. This is the tale
Every
of
day, these children meet for story time.
Hello,
They sing,
hello, and how do you?
They learn to read,
Flicks through the jungle.
and they get creative. But with so many budding bookworms,
Fun to read.
the library is facing a problem.
Have just completely run out of space for programs, for collections, for just everything that a library is supposed to provide.
Programs like the preschool
Mamas
story
and
time,
papas and
introducing
uncles and
preschoolers
aunts,
to
how's
reading.
their little deal?
Without these programs, I think the kids wouldn't be as happy during the day because it's really a special place for them to come and learn and be with other kids, and the teachers are wonderful.
The library plans on expanding the building, adding more computers and an elevator. But those plans come with costs. Library officials want to start a new chapter, but they can't without your help. The cost of the expansion continues to grow as plans develop, and the library is still in need of about $5 million to complete the project. Along with the community, SHIP students are donating with money raised from the homecoming events.
We raised about $43,000 for the library. We're still fundraising until the end of this semester.
The library's goal is to raise $8.1 million total to fund the expansion.
And that alphabet
Rachel
with the
Snowdy,
letter Z.
SUTV News.
Zebra. Good job, guys.
And the library still needs $500,000 to break ground in the spring.
Searching for jobs and internships is stressful. The College Central Network wants to help. Over the next few weeks, several companies are coming to campus to interview students for jobs and internships. Check out collegecentral.com/ship to post your resume and see which companies want you. If you have any questions, visit the Career Development Center at 324 Horton Hall. They make a boom at every home football game. Steph Horvat has the story about the crew that makes you jump.
You see the Cannon crew at every home football game, but what you don't know is that it's an honor to serve on the crew.
I kept high grades, and the cadre always knew my name.
Cannon crew is not just about having fun.
Being in our tournament teaches you a lot about being in the Army. It teaches you teamwork, discipline, and how to work together as a unit to complete a common task.
You would think this water tower is filled with water, but actually, the cannon stays in there and only campus police can access it.
Police and cadre always have to know when the cannon's out, so I'll make sure to contact them beforehand.
It takes a lot of hip to pull the lanyard and a lot of muscle to work the breech. And the best part about being on the cannon crew,
I like firing a cannon because you make things go boom, and it's a blast.
literally. I'm Steph Horvat for SUTV News.
The Cannon crew is allowed 5 rounds per game.
Several student groups are in danger of losing Senate recognition. The Student Association requires all clubs to update their ECAC forms and attend a mandatory training session. As of this week, almost 50 organizations haven't met those qualifications. If your club is on the list, contact Vice President Ethan Goldbach at senvp@ship.edu by October 20th. Hopefully SUTV is in the clear. Coming up on SUTV News, free fitness classes on campus.
And Amanda Peterson is here with some tips to shape SHIP. It's coming up next. Welcome back to SUTV News. Last week we introduced our new segment, Shaping SHIP. Here's Amanda Peterson. Let's see what she's cooking up.
A bag of salad or so much more. Cancer prevention could start by what you put into your fridge. Nutritious foods like salad and other things can help lower your chance of getting cancer. Start your day off right with a bowl of cereal. Certain brands like multigrain Cheerios have high levels of folate. Low levels of folate could cause DNA mutations which have been linked to cancer. Just another way that you could avoid cancer in the long run. For lunch, you'll want to try a salad. Something with spinach or romaine leaves will be good. High folate and good for you. Reach for something like shrimp or fish. Anything that'll get you the vitamin D that'll curb the cancer cells. Don't like fish? Try going outside to absorb that vitamin D from the sun. That's it for Shaping Ship this week. I'm Amanda Peterson.
Whether you like fitness or not, SHIP can help you get in shape without even realizing you're working out. Shipwreck is offering free Zumba classes. Come out every morning at 9:30 to the Group Fitness Center. Work off some stress and dance your way to fitness.
Classes, homework, part-time jobs, student clubs. The busy life of a student can get overwhelming. The Counseling Center is offering the Simply Wellbeing series to help you take a time out. They will have workshops every Thursday from 3:30 to 4:30. Workshops will help you learn how to manage time, cope with stress, and relax. They are held at the Counseling Center and free to all students. Local movie buffs have a reason to rejoice. For the first time ever, Hagerstown will host the Maryland International Film Festival. The event features 51 films from 19 different countries. A-Team star Quentin "Rampage" Jackson, Avatar's Stephen Lang, and other special guests will attend. The festival starts tonight and runs through Sunday. For ticket details, visit marylandiff.com. Pretty cool. Don't go away. Still to come on SUTV News, Zach Briscoe has your weekend weather forecast.
Plus, SUTV is premiering a new show. After the news tonight, we have a sneak peek.
Well, before we head to break, we have a Slate preview with Editor-in-Chief Chelsea Wecking.
This week in the Slate, we have coverage of the Beach Boys concert held at Shippensburg. In Ship Life, we have a review of the University Grill. In sports, we have coverage of both men and women's soccer. And we also have a World Series update in this week's Sound Off. And in news, we have coverage of the BlackBerry malfunctions as well as Harrisburg declaring bankruptcy. Check out the Slate on Tuesday.
Welcome back. Well, Emily, the weather has been back and forth. No surprise there, but there's no doubt the fall is here.
I mean, I love the pumpkin spice lattes, but I'm not a huge fan of the rain.
Do you really love the pumpkin spice?
I love the pumpkin spice lattes.
I'm not a fan of pumpkin. Anyway, Zach Briscoe is here to tell us if there's a wet weekend in store. Hey, Zach.
Good evening, everybody. The rain has returned. How long will it continue? We'll get into that in a second. First, let's take a look at your almanac. Average high this time of year is 66 degrees. Average low is 44. You see the monthly precip is starting to tick up again as we head up towards normal. Now we have a tornado watch and some tornado warnings in effect to the south of us in eastern Virginia and southern Maryland. Those may make it into south central and southeast PA later on this evening. As we look into tonight's forecast, see 50 degrees with otherwise showery conditions if the severe weather does not make it here. A warm spot is in Philadelphia at 62 degrees as we head into tomorrow's forecast. Rain will continue, heavier at times, 66 degrees, maybe a thunderstorm. Up in Williamsport, it'll be 63 degrees. As you take a look at your national map, we'll see continued wet conditions as this cold front pushes off the coast and then will dry out as we head towards Saturday. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast for you. We have rain continuing for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies on Saturday and breezy. Winds could be gusting up to 30 miles per hour. And then clear conditions once again as we head to start the week, a bit cooler and possibly rain returning by midweek. I'm forecaster Zach Briscoe. You have a great evening.
Thank you, Zach. A couple of ship chemistry professors are preparing for an explosive weekend. Dr. Shane, Dr. Friel, and Dr. McCann, the biochemistry and education departments, will travel to the Whitaker Center this weekend to show off some cool chemistry. The half-hour display features bright lights, liquid nitrogen, and stuff blowing up. Student-made lava lamps and Alka-Seltzer rockets are also on display. Demonstrations run at 11:30, 1:30, and 3:30 on Saturday. Now, to learn more about the chemistry department, go to ship.edu/chemistry.
A big holiday is coming up, and if you're coming up short with costume ideas, SUTV is here to help. Entertainment correspondent Mandy Whaley has all you need to know. Hi, Mandy.
Thanks, guys. Halloween is right around the corner. This year, couple costumes are big. Captain Jack Sparrow and Angelica are sweeping the race, along with Jessie and Woody from Toy Story. If you're not in the whole dressing up thing, you can get some masks on, the Ghost Mask, Jason, and one of my personal favorites, Angry Birds. You can find out more ideas at www.halloweenexpress.com. You can still get tickets to a Beatles cover band in the Lurz Center. They will perform the hits from the real band next week. For tickets, check out the box office at Lurz Center for more information. Back to you.
Thank you, Mandy. Speaking of entertaining things, SUTV has a new show premiering tonight. Executive producer Chris Peterson debuts his new show, Just Having Fun, tonight after the news. Take a quick peek.
What I would like to say.
Not so himself.